Lithuania hate my guts. My name looks alright. Didn't take any new state provinces though, so I can't dish out land to my beloved estates just yet. But I just had a thought. My autonomy here is pretty high. I bet I could make money debasing right now. But I also really want to puff out my chest. I do not want to be attacked, so I'm actually going to pop out some Streltsy as well. 4 units, sounds good to me. Rebels will be an issue soon enough. Right, I want... Okay, thank God. At first it didn't look like a threat, but then I noticed something about Circassia. For one, they were in the coalition against me. For two, they still are. I thought we fixed that one. But that means if Circassia had attacked me, then the Ottomans would have thought attitude towards enemies. They really liked Circassia, so that would have been an inhibitor and then joining me. I don't think it would be enough of one, but it's not like I don't have a bunch of issues. You know, my diplomatic reputation could be better, courtesy of overextension and lowering legitimacy. And, you know, the whole trust issues that have developed between myself and the Ottomans. I had to play it safe. Then again, they're still Gizzy. I would rather just drop Gizzy, given what they're doing to me. Speaking of people that need to drop, preferably inside of me, I should probably just annex Imereti. I mean, what are they doing for anyone? Not a whole lot is the answer there. Alright. Fiscally, we're okay. Courtesy of spoils of war, almost entirely. Did I get spoils of war from Lithuania? Of course I did. That's good. I'm good. Didn't I say I could probably make money from debasing? Let me think. I debase about 1/3 for that, so triple that would be 6 ducats. Times 10, 60. So yeah, I can make money on debasing, as long as I don't need to tech or do anything that requires monarch points for a while. We can make money from debasing. Cheers. At least until I state these up and drive autonomy down, which I totally will. Livonian Order. Jake, your name is hideous, which we all know is a sign of a successful OPM start. Amen to that. Alright, I need to start thinking about where to expand, and whilst I cast aside the idea of the Golden Horde, I should still have a spy ready to take Livonian Order lands. What in the world is Bransau? Ah, sadly it's Lithuanian lands. Also sadly, no sign of revolting on their lands, plenty on mine. I could switch out my my icon for something that will drive down other rebel factions, but I'll save that for if they start growing horribly. And as if I have prestige to worry about. Make sure you annex Imereti before the Ottos border it and want it. They'll need a militarist to want it, no doubt. The land that wouldn't really do much for me right now. Oh, it's Georgian. I got enough Georgian problems here. At least it's Orthodox land though, so I will likely take it at some point. And I will finally have a coast if I do that, which is also good. But I have a number of things to concern myself with. The extremely disloyal boyars are one of them. Okay, we're surviving. That's good, I'm glad that came to a decent conclusion, even if I had to best CB Hungary. And hey, maybe we can finally get some prosperous times. I don't want to not pay my troops, because although it probably shouldn't be the case, that can make the AI really want to coalition against you. I mean, I'm already coalitioned by 3 nations, which is enough to give them the ultimate casus belli. And Muscovy probably want their cores back. So Georgia is a problem there. Well, Georgia I can't do anything about. Ryazan, they just hate me straight up. Little I can do about that. Aggressive expansion isn't going to go away there. And hot damn, Muscovy hate my guts. I think I'm just going to have to live with that breathing down my neck for a while. Okay, this is a survivable situation. Don't like having all these forts constantly active, though. Since I built one on Rostov, why do I even have one on Yaroslav? Feels like I could get rid of it since it's surplus to requirements somewhat. And it's costing me that whole ducat that I don't want to spend. So I'll tear it down, I guess. It's time for budget cuts, you know. Same goes for these two. I mean, I do not need this one if I have this one, and it's more defendable here. It's just that Moscow feels like it should have one. Still, budget cuts. That's sad because Moscow borders 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 provinces, which makes it pretty handy. Moscow paying off Austrian debt because everybody hates me. Do the Ottomans have loans? Non-militarist ruler means you might pay him off instead of war, which is good for you. I sincerely doubt the Ottomans have loans, given the amount of money I just shoveled into them. But it would be quick to check, so hold that thought. I mean, I shoveled so much money over this campaign into the Ottomans' great maw. The Ottomans have no debt. But if I had favours, they would join me in a war against Muscovy. Sadly, Hungary would get involved. Then again, Hungary being on the Muscovite alliance list might actually help, because the Ottomans can go and curb stop Hungary, and then Muscovy will get involved and drag down. And that would be my opportunity to slam into Ryazan. Now, Ryazan's province here is my claim for the next 1 year only, which isn't good. So I want it back, to the point where I'm actually going to bring you back for a short period, very short period. Actually, my relationship with you can increase over time. Slightly. Jake Mazal something Boyar's fort. The Boyars will be dished out to this land because it's going to be pretty high autonomy. I would love to drop the autonomy on Muscovy here. Strong seat of aristocrats is what's keeping it on my side, though. I don't want to enjoy that long a period of... but strong seat of aristocrats is stopping it from lowering autonomy, which is a problem. It's such a good province, but I don't even get a third of it because of that. Alright, so far the situation is acceptable. I'm hemorrhaging money, but that's all part of my debasing plan here. Technologically, I might be able to play a bit of catch-up for a change. Can't study technology just yet, but we'll get around to it. And I skillfully avoided taking that Catholic land. Very skillfully indeed. That devastation will go away, courtesy of our forts. And I'm keeping this guy in gainful employment because I really do not want to be jumped on without Ottoman support here. Where would the Ottomans consider expanding into? Mamluks, Timurids, Crimea? Yeah, sure, why not? But that's Genoa's land. Okay. Anybody know how fast trust degrades? I don't think it's 1 per year. Jake, take the focus off of Mill. Was it ever on Mill? Well, I'll be damned. You're right, it doesn't need to be there. But with this guy coming up, maybe it will. If anything, I'd love my queen to be on the throne right now. Look at that, 2, 5, 6. And again, I like that, everything. No, we'll keep it as is. Atwix is saying, you think Twitch emotes are that bad as long as they don't get spammed? Well, yeah, we do only kill them if they get spammed. Then again, posting it and nothing else is pretty spammy. Right, what is he wanting? The Ottomans is asking that we come to their aid against Timmy and Bengal. That is a problem. I mean, I can't say no, but it's still a problem. hopefully we get a butt ton of favors out of this. But that means I have to go down and fight. Also, I have no way of getting there. And I have no way of getting the maps. What, really? Unless I got access through Nagai. Or Karakayunlu, I guess. Yeah, they hate me. Why in the world would they hate me? I got cores on me or something? Well, they have a claim. A claim for a wee while. I could access the Great Horde and the guy and then come trundling down into Timmyland, but there's a few problems with this. Well, whatever, I gotta do what I gotta do, and currently that involves getting my butt down here and trying to earn those favors. One trust every 2 years, I think, Jake. Alright. We've looked at the value of 47 for a while here. Of course, now the Ottomans are involved in another war, but that shouldn't drag them down unless they get tired of the war. And when it comes down to Tech 11 Ottomans versus Tech 10 Timmy, backed up by Tech 10 Rostov on the Ottoman side, I think we're in it to win it. Also, that boosted up opinion because I helped them out here. Honored alliance. But I've got to contribute something to this war or else it's all for naught. All for cannot. What in the world do I do here? How do I get to them? I can't get through Ottoman lands. I would love to request some maps. My prestige has been in the toilet for a long time. So yeah, Crimea and Nagai, if I got that access, then I'd be okay. But I'm at war with their tributary overload. Wow, the Ottomans are getting trib. That's kind of cool. But they give access to me that way anyway, so I just need Crimea. That's okay then. Onwards and upwards. Jake, how many tag switches do you think you can do in one campaign? I don't really care for tag switch campaigns, so not concerned. That's good. That'll bump up my my diplomatic reputation. I should also consider debasing whilst it's still somewhat cheaper to do right now. Oh wait, no, the rooting out cost comes from a different source, so if anything I should root out corruption before I state those lands, because then it'll just get more pricey. And I will completely undo the bonus that I made for myself that way. Also, let's get that claim on you. I might want to punch out Livonia as a subject there and gobble it up. It's a concern. Speaking of things that I want, Ryazan itself is one of them. It's just so important to keep that pretty much maxed right now. Now I'll be over the diplomatic limit now, 5 out of 4. There's no point cancelling with you right now, I'll just pay the charge until this war is over. Or rather, I just need to get through Crimea and then I can drop it all. Till then though, best friends forever. Jake Estates, not yet. Gonna pay off my corruption first. What? Man, I took religious so I would get good events. And now it's just going, I hope you like terrible events. Oh well, Protestant it is. And Protestant I will not let it remain. Sadly, it's going to take quite a while to do that. I wonder if it's worth my time using the edict. Or is it worth the cost of, well, I don't even have someone for it. Yeah, hopefully that doesn't take too long. Also, hopefully the Timurids don't come and slaughter me. I don't exactly have a lot of troops here. But I mean, I could go this way and get to know my Otto friends. It's all about not getting caught. Jake, what's going on with the League Wars or Protestant blah blah blah? Nothing going on right now. But that's a great opportunity where alliances get shaken up and you can grab whatever falls out. Oh, Jesus Christ. It's not a good story for our friends here. Goodbye, admin. Probably not that big a deal since it wasn't giving me much unrest, but I don't like the idea of having heretics inside my core lands. Hello, Nagai. Goodbye, Nagai. I need to get some war contribution here, or else Timmy's gonna have my chops. Now, you don't get a lot of contribution from doing these almost nothing sieges on unfortified land, but it couldn't hurt me to throw them down anyway. Jakes, it's time to take humanism for events. Are the humanist events really good? I mean, I took this because it'd be nice, but what do you think? It's worth going humanist? I mean, I hate humanist ideas. They're amazing, but thematically, I just can't stand them. Alright, if anything's getting stack wiped, it's my unrest and my stability cost increasing units. Look, I'm honestly helping here, my friend. Let's try and do something about that abysmal prestige as well. Helping so much. What a joke. I'm just so expecting to hear the bwom of a war declaration anytime now. I'm not even sure it's worth claiming Ryazan when I could have something else, but I'll claim it anyway. I should probably be thinking about claims on Lithuania, but they also do not look like they're about to rise up anytime soon. Then again, they might get stomped on by others. Tver does not really need any claims of mine put on it. I guess the best thing I can do is claim more of Ryazan. Oh man. What is even prestige? I don't think my people know. At the very least I can go and explore a bit of this. Right, I can at least check and see how much more money I'd be wasting on rooting out corruption, so I will change that policy quite soon. As in my policy, nothing in game here. Yeah, I just don't think I'm going to be making a butt-ton of favors here. But I've got to do something. There's no real choice there. Imereti could stand to like me a bit better, so I think I'll improve relations with them. And he's counter-espionaging me, so since this will only grow by a wee bit, I'll keep up with it. Jake, hello! How does Negative Effects review a game producer? My title is not producer, that is a very separate title. Plus, I think it would be a bit unprofessional for me to make comments about the whole pricing thing, considering that our own CEO has gone out with a public statement on it. Gone out with a couple, in fact. So, in the spirit of not getting involved in that, I would direct you towards those. Because that's so not my thing to dabble in. I'm just here to make good games, alright? Jeez, I am Look at that, I've made 0.1 contribution here because I'm not actually sieging anything of worth. I am, however, getting to know this land a bit, so what I might do is pop out 3 of you guys. Knowing this land is actually going to help me in some way, probably, maybe. Whereas you could always get to work over here. Why not send your 17 stack to Bukhara and Samarkand to siege yourself? Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I was concerned that this is where the action would be, but I think the Ottomans have knocked out any semblance of action. Well, at least my contribution is growing by a degree or two. Now the Ottomans still are not interested in Lithuanian land, whereas I very much am. I'm going to tone it down a bit because I don't want the Ottomans suddenly breaking alliance because they turn militarist and suddenly decide that we share provinces of interest and so I should die. Which sounds a lot like something they would do. White peace, eh? Not a fan. Okay, at least now that I'm sieging, I should be contributing to this a wee bit. Good. It's easier to make the earlier gains when it comes to this kind of stuff. Jake, it was not about the whole DLC thing, it was a legit question. I understands why you can't respond to it now, but you direct me to someone that can answer the question. Well, Frederick Wester, good old CEO, he has been the one making the publics about this. So yeah, I would definitely point towards him. Okay, this is a consideration. These guys are dead. At least I got a touch of manpower for it. And not only that, but look at my amazing contribution thanks to that heroic battle where we got slaughtered in. Oh, wow. Maybe he didn't see me. We are the Invisa troops, and we are here to get slaughtered in battle? Okay, sure. Hell yeah, drink it up, Ottomans. I'm your best bud. And he agrees, the trust is going up. Alright, Sweden, independence, Denmark. This is good news for me, because now Muscovy is dragged into that war. Denmark, Norway, Brandenburg, and Teutonic Order. I'm sorry to say, Denmark, but those Svensk Yevlar are going free. Well, Lithuania got involved too. However, this could be opportunity of a lifetime. No, it's not. I forgot about the whole coalition malarkey. I've also not been paying attention to the whole rebellious situation. That's nothing I can't deal with. Anyway, corruption is gone, so I'm going to make these guys into full states. There's very little reason not to. I mean, hey, I got money to make here. That includes you. Even though getting the rest of that state will be tricky. How am I looking on state limit? Only 8. That's surprisingly low. Okay, so maybe Polotsk is not quite worth stating. 9 development, though. It's as much as these guys, but I don't fancy my chances of getting up there. I fancy my chances of eating Lithuania that bit more. Alright. Okay, that'll have to do then. So now I can start laying down the law with you guys. Although I can also decrease autonomy across the board, so I want to do that. Hell yes. Now that feels pretty good. Still though. Where has manpower development and not much else? Okay, they all suck when it comes to manpower development, so you guys are getting the grain. And the wool, I guess. Not the cloth, anything but the cloth. So I'll just have to give them a bit of time to become happier. Clergy are understandably unhappy, so I will give them tax. Okay, and that's everyone pretty happy. Good. Pretty good. It's because you're Duchy rank, Jake. I know. That's the annoying thing. I mean, going Russian is an idea, but wouldn't I rather just stay Rostovian? And the answer to that is, of course. So you're going there, so you guys should probably go there, there, and I don't even know. Take Bukhara, take Samarkand. Live happy. Still though, Muscovy, Ryazan. Pain in the bum. Jake, you were just talking about how you couldn't make them full state so you can make money off debasing. Well, yeah, sure, and I made my money off debasing. But no point doing that now. So, I mean, getting 0.8 costs me that. So getting full shebang would cost 10, 11, 12, like 13 times that. So 16, right? I mean, I might still make a tiny bit off debasing, but it's not worth it right now. I made my 20 or so ducats off of debasing there, and I'm satisfied with that. Oh, sure, we'll help out with that siege. Just really want some favors with the Ottomans, which the Ottomans that I can put to use. Can't get there until Bukhara's down. Bukhara is going down though. You guys are on that one. Guess we'll just hang around then. Maybe loot a bit. Jake, you're happy that Muscovy just gained powerful ally in the Swedes? That will not stay the same. They see it as utility for now. Also Regency Council. Also not very good militarist ruler coming up. An alliance between Muscovy and Sweden never ever holds. So I am not dismayed. Herat is down, unfortunately. Oh no, very fortunately, I'm the one leading the siege on Bukhara. Not that that matters too much to me, but hey. This is my participation. Six times 12 times 2 is 144, and you got 108, so technically you lost more than 30 ducats when debasing. What? Probably. I probably wasn't multiplying it by 2, right? Sounds like something I wouldn't do. But hey, what's a bit of maths between friends? Alright, excellent. The coalition is disassembling itself. Hopefully Ryazan also drop out. Although Georgia might have dropped out because of... No, they just didn't fancy the chances. Alright, I need Ryazan to bugger off. And there's a slight, ever so slight chance that I can get the jump on them. The jump, the drop, get something on them. Meanwhile, I will continue to bleed for my good friend here. Also, Samarkand is a lovely province to loot, so go away. You not got like more land you can discover or something? Same for you. Alright, the happy Russian man says do some stuff. And those Smolensky, including Bryansk and Turbochev. That's these two guys, right? Why are they so up in my face? They're probably not worth fighting, as in it's probably worth just giving them autonomy right now, because I don't want to have to deal with these guys. Smolensk in, yes, Bryansk and Turbochev. Vaznia and Smolensk, though. So it's all these guys, they're on my case. I don't want to increase autonomy in all of these provinces, because hey, I need the strength right now. But these two are clearly very unhappy. Ah yes, the nobility, they are the ones that aren't very happy. But I mean, I can not do anything for them right now unless I give them a touch more land, which I'm not sure I want to do right now. Certainly not the iron land, that stuff is good. And certainly not the land back home, because hey, the autonomy is low. Okay, well I mean this province is hardly giving us anything. But that wouldn't be enough to make them happy enough. They're such fusspots, these guys. Losing force limit more important than ducats, Jake. Don't raise it. Yeah, but my options are pretty few right now. How long until I can make them happier with a diet? Only a couple of years. But these guys are going to rise up in fewer than a couple of years. Alright, well, that's what we got you for. Get to work. Crunch. You guys have been hanging around Samarkand for a wee bit of time. How about you go out there and scout for me? And they ask, what is scouting? I never cancelled that mill access, did I? I've been hemorrhaging points here. Alright, well, what I'll do then is get another claim on you. Okay, looks good. Bring you home. Cancel this, so I can make some more points. And then everything is okay again. At least for now. Let's be honest, Timurids. You've lost. Just give up. Whilst I still have something that resembles war participation. Because I'm going to lose that. I'm going to lose that over time. Damn Ryazan, still enjoying that coalition against me. Muscovy would join in because they are their ally. And that coalition war is like a plus 100. Okay, so courtesy of attitude towards me, I don't think Muscovy would ever not join Ryazan unless they were getting truly curb stomped. Oh well, it is what it is. As in, not good news for me. Well, at least we got a good bit of exploring done. Let's go exploring, Hobbs. And I almost can see our good friends here. Just not quite. Remember? There we go, that's good. And that's good. This is why I trundled down there and slaughtered myself. And now I have access, kind of, to Timurid lands here. 26 favors, yes, I will make use of that. That trust has got to go up, but I still want to let it mellow out a bit. If I let it get up to... if I let it get up to 50 on its own, then things will be better for me. 26 favors for doing what? Hey, I came down and did my part. Now the Ottomans are going to mush. But there's something else I can do. I can call the Ottomans into wars without promising land, then give them land to potentially get a net gain of favor. For example, Georgia have been on my case for much too long. Wait, I've claimed this land? No, I have not. Imereti still deserve to be inside of me, though. Alright, kind of good. And since the devastation issue has been dealt with, I don't need to pay for these forts anymore. Although if I get attacked, that's going to be a different issue. Now, possible routes of expansion. Distant war, they say no. Could I take on Riga and Livonian Order with my paltry few men? My force limit ain't that bad. My money can support it. We're just coming back, and not having the Teutonic Order in here is a great boon. Then again, I am not the most popular man in Europe right now, and there's every chance that Hungary is going to see me as someone they want to stomp on, so sadly I'll probably have to let the Livonian Order get a free pass here. What I really do need are some goddamn allies, though. Preferably somebody that's as far away from the Ottomans as conceivable. Jake, check the ledger. There's no point fighting Livonian Order if I can't get anything out of it. I mean, at best, I take this one province, release Livonia, and then I can come back for the cores later on, of which there are a lot of development of. You know, 5 development of land isn't going to make anybody quake their boots here. And there's nothing quite like a Reconquest Casus Belli for 24-30 development. He might even be small enough for me to enforce my religion upon. That debt probably isn't going to go away anytime soon either. Tell me about yourself, Livonian Order. Pathetic, but big force limit. Riga, pathetic, but healthy force limit. Neither of them are at Tech 12, and I can get Tech 11, which makes us considerably better. Attack Riga if you want to play Patrician. Are you trying to make some kind of a joke about partition? I think this is a good war for me. I take that province. I punch money out of Riga. The tricky thing is my everything is so far away, and I just mothballed my forts. But if I unmothball them, and then I just come in and stomp him, then I might do well. We all know which phase comes first. Jake, can Muscovy enforce peace? That's an excellent point. No, Livonia hates them. Alright, assuming that the Teutonics don't pay off their debt anytime soon, I'm going to get my troops into position and nail them to the cross. So basically, get home fast, guys. Cavalry fire, infantry shock, so infantry gets pretty good here. Could always do with some cannons, but should probably just focus on getting loads of troops here. We're still at the point where cavalry is really good. That double shock is pretty nice. Be defending in woods. But numbers are also good. Jake, enforce religion on Riga. That is a pretty good idea, if I can 100% them. Beautiful Orthodox land for me to stroll in and take. It's always good. Great, get back, lads. I'd love to strike now, but I don't think the Teutonic Order are going to pay off that debt anytime soon. I can get actual numbers on that, which is handy. So I can go to score comparison for Teutonic Order to find out how many loans it is. LMNOPQRST. Teutonic Order have a lot of loans. Okay, 6 of them. So each loan is that over 6. I'm sure someone knows that. And the amount of money they have right now. Teutonic Order, they only have, well, they got 45 ducats and they're making 12. So they might be able to pay off some of those loans. But he's a militarist, he might not care. Might not care. He only needs to pay off 1 loan though, and then he'll be in on this. So it might be beneficial to declare war sooner rather than later. At least I'm kind of saved by having this fort here. It's not particularly well anythinged, but we'll be back in a few months, and then we can fight them defensively in the woods, kick them out. Might be 30,000 of them or so. Depends how quickly they pop an army up. I mean, it gives us something to do because these guys are not going to not kill me. And again, I also wanted to integrate Imereti, so there's quite a few things to consider there. But again, integrating Imereti gets me what? Potential to expand into Georgia. Oh, that's another thing I can do right now. Damn it. Livonian Order or Georgia. Both are... Oh, but this gets me land that is Orthodox. And I can get it before the Ottomans even want it. That's good. Assuming the AI doesn't move through Lithuania or Muscovy. Yeah, they'll probably have the ability to do both of that. Either way, they'll have to hit up one of my forts, and, well, 2 of them are good for me. Okay, but that's going to be something for another time, because I have to go and do my laundry. I'm already 5 minutes late for it. I will be potentially back, depends if the guys want to have racism hour or killing floor hour. But I'm really enjoying Rostov here, probably because I survived that trepidatious time. And I will probably be back with more of it over the weekend, failing that definitely on Monday. So whether I'm back or not, just for now, cheers and cheerio.